All right. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar coming back at you again with another daily exhortation to edify the body, to edify the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the best of my ability. And before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akyam, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. Once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation. And this is going to be a short lesson, Lord willing. More of a quick hitter. This week during fellowship, I shared with the brothers a particular incident that I had at the plantation. It wasn't a major incident, but it was enough for me to meditate upon, and it did kind of move me just a little, not enough to to be concerned, but it moved me enough just to be in the spirit, and I believe the Lord kind of put me in that position just so I could meditate upon that action. And I was confronting, just speaking my mind about a particular thing at work with an Edomite man. And at that moment, I just decided just to, vent a little. And as I was venting, after I was done venting briefly, I was just moved in the spirit, a little angry, but the scripture says, what does it says? Ephesians 4. Let me bring it out real quick. And we have to remember that, man. Sometimes, we have to be patient. We have to be patient and knowing that the Lord is coming, man. Knowing that the Lord is he's bringing power with him, man. He's going to bless and he's going to gift his elect with power. All right. That we may crush our enemies. But we have to remember that we're still in captivity. And we can't let, pride get the best of us because we know, because the scripture says knowledge puffeth up, but you don't ever want to forget where you are. We're still in captivity. We're still in the hands of our enemies. The Most High still has the sword in the hands of Esau Edom. All right, who is the so-called white man today? Yeah, Ephesians 4 verse 26, it says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." All right. And it says, "Neither give place to the devil, the deceiver." All right. And you can't allow your emotions to deceive you. You can't allow that demon to deceive you. All right. Where you forget where you are. We're still in the hands of our enemies. Our people are still scattered across the four corners of the earth. A lot of us are still going through the curses at this point. Not as much, but it was enough. But what I went through was enough for me to to speak on it and to to do a lesson about it and to share it with you, brothers and sisters. That we have to have control over our spirit. All right. Knowing, because if we're overreacting, because the scripture says lay hands on no man suddenly. If we lose control, all right, and decide that we want to lay our hands on Esau Edom, the so-called white man, we'll be showing a lack of faith towards Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, and we don't want to do that. All right. Now we know there's a season for everything, but right now we're not in the season of putting our hands on no man. The scripture says, "If possible, be at peace with all men." And I just want to reiterate that with to you brothers and sisters, man. To remind you that we're still in the hands of our enemies. Yes, we know that we're the people of the Most High. We know that we have the kingdom of heaven coming, and we know, as the scripture says, man, vengeance is mine. Vengeance is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai's. You know, but we can't force the Most High's hand. We can't speed everything up. Everything is going to be done in due season, in the appointed time. But right now, we're still under grace. You know, the Lord has shown us great mercy by revealing His word unto us, by bringing us back unto remembrance of who we are, but also bringing us into remembrance of why we're here. You know, yeah, we get vexed that we're in the hands of our enemies, amongst a wicked and base people. You know, the accusers, they're always accusing us for something, man. They never want to take responsibility for their error, for their actions. You know, but their judgment is coming, just as we went through our judgment. You know, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going to receive his judgment. All right, but we have to wait on the Lord. You know, no matter how vexing they may make us, we have to wait on Him. All right, because we're not animals, we're not barbarians. You know, we have to remain blameless. All right, and let me actually bring that out. Vengeance is mine. Now let's go to Romans. All right, and that's the one thing that, you know, the scriptures are here to comfort us, man. Okay, it says right here, Romans 12, verse 19, and it says, dearly, well, there it is, verse 18. Hey, man, hold on. Hey, that's the spirit. Yeah, I'll start off at 17, just to keep it short. Romans 12, verse 17, and it says, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Khan, man, Thawadi Habashim Al-Shah, man. The Lord will always intervene, you know, through the Spirit to bring out the precepts, man. To edify His people, to edify the elect, you know. But yeah, man, you know, like as the scripture says, man, it says, recompense no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men, because we're not like the other nations. We're not like them. You know, and that's one thing that I often keep in mind, that we're not like them. You know, even when we speak upon the kingdom of heaven and what we're going to do unto our enemies in the kingdom of heaven, you know, but the judgment that's going to befall our enemies, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, through His elect, through the 144,000, the judgment that's going to befall our enemies are going to be righteous. You know, we're not going to be doing any of the abominable things unto them as they've done unto us. All right. But the Lord is going to give us a mind, a righteous mind. All right. The scripture says that we're going to meditate terror upon our enemies, and everything is going to be done in righteousness, man. Ain't going to be no buck breaking in the kingdom. All right. Ain't going to be nothing, no abominable filth, because we're not base. We're not animals. You know. But we have to keep that in mind. We have to have patience, man, because the kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, and we have to prepare ourselves for that. You know, in the trials that we're getting ready to go through is going to prepare us to receive Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to receive the kingdom of heaven. All right. And when Yahushua returns, man, He's going to renew us, man. And even before the Lord returns, man, He's going to lift up a standard. And, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Ratazah, that He blesses us, man, with that power that we may at that time put hands on our enemies, put hands on 2/3 of our people. You know, because I'm not gonna just overlook 2/3 of our people, because a lot of the times 2/3 of our people, the unbelievers of our people, can be just as wicked as Esau, Edom, and even more, as the scripture says, man. The scripture says our deeds surpass the deeds of the wicked. You know? But man, the Lord is going to give us power, man. But at this time, we have to remain peaceable with all men. You know, we can't afford to lose it. You know, and I can't say that I almost lost it. Nah, I didn't almost lose it in that minor confrontation. You know, but I just felt like I needed to vent at Esau. You know, because even though, you know, Esau Edom, he likes to blame you for things, for everything. And they walk around and make it seem as if they can do no wrong. You know, that's because this is their kingdom. They've been in power for quite some time. All right, but they've been deceived, and they're deceiving themselves, thinking that they're not going to receive their portion. That their judgment is coming sooner than we think, sooner than we believe. All right, we know we're at that time. We know we're at the end of their kingdom. The signs, the Most High has the prophecies coming to pass. And these prophecies coming to pass comforts us. No matter how vexing Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, makes us. Or vexed. All right? But let me continue in that precept, all right? And it says, verse 19, and it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Okay? The Lord is going to repay. All right, because this, and as I was explaining this to the brothers, to the Akim, you know, there's nothing that we can do to Esau Edom, man, that's gonna make it worth it. There's nothing that we can do. All right, there's the only Yahweh Shemel Shai can do something to Esau Edom and put him. Only he has the mind. All right, because Esau Edom, he's in power, man. With the judgment that the Most High is getting ready to bring upon our enemies, is going to be far beyond what they've imagined that their judgment is going to be. Remember, the Most High is he has customized a particular captivity for our enemies. Customized for the heathen, customized for the heathen nations. Just as this captivity was customized for us. You know, there's nothing that we can do to harm Esau Edom's position right now. All right, this is why we gotta wait on the Lord, man. All right, and as I was fellowshipping with the brothers, man, you know, one of the brothers mentioned, man, the brother Adawan, he mentioned the precept, man. He was in the spirit as I was breaking it down, man. All right, let's go to Genesis 4, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? Right, Genesis 4. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Genesis 4, verse 12. But I'll start off at 9. All right, because we know that Esau is the reincarnation of Cain. All right, the spirit of Cain was reincarnated into Esau Edom, the so-called white man today. All right, and it says, this is Genesis 4, verse 9. I'll start, and it says, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. And this is why Esau Edom, he doesn't have the wisdom of the Lord. All right, he has no wisdom. I mean, he has the wisdom that he has the portion that the Most High has given him, so he can rule in his kingdom. All right. But he's a base man. All right. Let me continue. And it says, a fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there it is. All right, and it says, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any man finding him should kill him. All right, that mark was the mark of leprosy. All right, this is why Esau Edom, you know, he's the only nation in with that archetype, all right, of having leprosy. All right, Esau Edom is known, the so-called white man is known for his leprosy. Now, this is his kingdom. You know, he's dealt with many of the women of the other nations. All right, so this is why you have Moab and Ammon come out looking the way that they look. All right, because they've Esau Edom has taken their women, man, and had sex with a lot of their women, man. All right, he's damn near almost changed the whole look of Moab and Ammon. All right, but Moab and Ammon, man, they've been messing with Esau Edom for quite some time, man, for years now. All right, I mean, I can't say for years, man, for generations, man. Okay. But the scripture says, as the brother said, man, during fellowship, in verse 15, it says, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold, man. All right, because we're not in the time. All right, Esau Edom, he's still in his kingdom. He still has prophecy that he needs to fulfill. All right, so hey, man, you know, you lay your hands on Esau Edom, man, especially in his kingdom, man. You know, you lose. You take an L. You may feel like you got a victory by laying your hands on them. All right, but what is the likely chances of you getting away scot free? You lay your hands on Esau Edom, a so-called white man, you're bound to go to jail. Charges are more likely going to be, you know, given unto you. You know, we are the stronger people. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if I would have fought Esau Edom that day, man, he would have shown me some respect. I would say that. But for that moment of pleasure, I would have lost my job. I more likely would have went to jail. You know, they would have, they would have pressed some kind of charges on me, man, because I know I would have completely vented. You know, but this ain't it. All right, and we don't want to receive any of that judgment from the Most High, man, because Esau Edom still has to, fulfill a lot of his prophecies, and that's not showing that we're men of the Lord if we do that. That would definitely bring it wouldn't bring a good look unto the body if I did such a thing. Now, we have to protect ourselves for sure. If a man decides that he wants to attack you, hey man, defend yourself. But if he's not attacking you, then there's no reason to lay your hands on him. Lay hands on no man suddenly. All right, and the Lord is teaching us how to restrain ourselves. He's teaching us how to control our spirit, and that's a very important thing to do, because we can't be able to afford to lose our composure during the time of Jacob's trouble, during the time of complete lawlessness, because that could cost you your life. Okay, So the Lord is showing us how to rule over our spirit, man. All right. So let me also bring out this precept here. Hold on, where it's at? No. It's one that we're familiar with. Those of us who are, in the faith. Hold on. Tell me, I removed it. I know where it's at. There you go. Right. This is Romans 13, Salakia. All right, and it says, start off at 1, and it says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation, man. It says, for the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. All right. And by us ruling over our spirit, man, that's a good work. That's a good work, because you lay your hands on Esau, Edom, man, you bound to go to jail. You bound to lose a job. You bound to pay fines. You gonna catch hell, man. You gonna catch complete hell, man. All right. If you get locked up, man, it's a lot of stuff that you're gonna have to go through in order to get back to square one. But Esau, Edom, he does those things to prove a point unto you. This is why in the time that we living in today, man, our people, man, they could be a straight demon towards their own people, but towards Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they become little kitty cats, man, little kittens. They will never dare on this side. They wouldn't dare look at Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in that fashion, the same way that they do their own people. They don't. It seems like they don't have an evil eye towards Esau, Edom, but towards their own brethren, it's all day, every day. What they say, it's on sight. But that's how destroyed we are as a people. But once again, the scripture says, man, the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou not then be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same, man. All right. So we have to show restraint, man. We have to show restraint, because we're not like them. We're not like Esau, Edom. We're not what they portray us to be, man. We are the sons of the living power. We are the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. And we have to conduct ourselves. We are royalty, man. All right. We are the princes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Princes of the power, Yasha Allah. We know that we can crush them. They will be crushed. I love that precept, man. You gonna be, what that precept said, you shall be crushed always. You gonna be crushed, man. And I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait for them to be insignificant in our eyes. I can't wait for that day. Is this the man? I can't wait for that moment. But I say I can't wait, but I understand that we have to have patience. We have to wait on the Lord, because the way that the Lord has everything set up, it's going to fall into place perfectly. The Most High is going to disarm our enemies and give us power at the perfect moment. And I love the Lord's perfection. I want to be a part of it. I want to see it. I want to experience it. Because I know the blow that the Most High is getting ready to give Esau, Edom, it's far beyond our imagination, man. But, Achion, man, rule over your spirit. Don't allow Esau, Edom, don't allow any man to knock you off your square. And always remember, vengeance is the Lord's. All right, because there's nothing that we can do to Esau, Edom, that's gonna, hurt him or harm him, man. He's a base man. He's in power. You touch him, he has, he can shoot and kill you and possibly get away with it. Okay, Akim? This man is a demon. This man is the devil, man. All right? He's hardwired to be the devil. All right. They have no problem on killing you. All right. You have to always remember that, man. This is real life. And the Lord is here to help us overcome. All right. Let me see. I don't think I have any more precepts, man. I just wanted to share these thoughts with y'all brothers and sisters, man. Right. Like I said earlier, knowledge puffeth up. The scripture says in Proverbs 16 verse 18, and it says, pride goeth before destruction, man. And that's when you have to constantly examine yourself. Constantly examine yourself, because pride goeth before destruction, because we're not in power yet. All right. Don't get prideful. Don't go thinking that, I'm gonna show Esau Edom, nah, man. No, wrong idea. Fall back. Take the low. As the scripture says, man, take the wrong. Hey, man, it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Let's not act like them. Let's not like it. No. We're the princes of the Most High, man. We getting ready to be crowned, and Lord willing, we're a part of that number. All right. So, man, I just wanted to share these thoughts with y'all brothers and sisters, and I hope y'all edified. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Achion preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Achion. Shalom.